Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Thank you for your donation. Hello, Piggy, JT, Chantel, Modern Muse Tarot, and Christina. Welcome to the stream, Anahi, Jessica. I got Modern Muse Tarot. We got Janelle. Welcome, everybody. How you doing tonight? Good to see you as always. So it is the TO show, and we, as usual, we have 5 donations before we even start. Modern Muse Tarot, thank you for being a member for 8 months. I appreciate that. First reading out of the box is going to be JT. What's in August? A General. Let's go to the Tarot Tower and see what kind of trouble we can get into for August. Because, I mean, August just started, and we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do for August. We have to adjust that. By the way, if you're new, this is my Tarot Tower. It is 80 decks of goodness, 80 decks of juicy tarots waiting to be read. And the first one waiting to be read tonight is going to be this one here, which is the Witches, the Modern Witches Tarot. There we go. Grave Encounters is early. What is going on? Good to see you. All right. We'll see what kind of things we got going on in August for JT. What kind of things we can stumble into. Since, you know, this is falling all over the place. We got Samantha. Welcome to the stream. Chantel, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right. What we got going on for August? We got the 7 of Wands. Sarah, thank you for your donation. We got the 7 of Wands. You know, JT, it's one of those months where you just don't want to be here. It's one of those months where you're just like, I need this to hurry up. I don't think that's affecting you at the beginning. But I think as we're moving on, especially around August 17th, you're going to be like, yeah, this really needs to sort of move on, really need to round this month out. 7 of Wands, there's a lot of things in your face this month that you just don't want to deal with. There are things you just sort of, you know, maybe I can dodge that, and maybe I can run around it. Maybe I don't really have to do much of anything with that. But I think you do have to do something, because 7 of Wands, even if it's in your face, even if you do have to deal with it, it is something that is going to be successful. 6 of Wands says, I don't think it's a big deal, but it just doesn't look good at a distance. It's one of those things, right? It just doesn't look well at a distance. But yeah, Linda, what is going on? Good to see you. But the 6 of Wands says you would be successful if you want to tackle that. Can you dodge it? Maybe. But if you just want to go ahead and tackle that, which is probably the most prudent option, then go ahead and try that out. I think that is going to be beneficial for you in the long run because of the 6 of Wands. The devil does say, watch out who you trust in August, because you could have a couple of people that may not be in your best interest. Now, I know that's shocking. Some people may not have your best interest in mind. I think you run into those indeed. And as August progresses through, Bartman, welcome to the stream. Andrew and KD, what is going on? Good to see you as always. All right. Then we got the, let's see. Hello, Piggy coming in. What's coming next for Matthew and I? Let's find out with the Modern Muse Tarot. The Modern Muse. What am I saying? Let's find out with the Modern Love Tarot. There we go. The Modern Love Tarot is going to be the one. Modern Love Tarot is, I'm just saying, this is the deck. This is the deck that you have to have. If you only get one deck this year, I've got to say this is going to be the one. This is definitely the deck of the year so far. I don't think anything is going to dethrone it, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I did post a review of the worst deck I've ever received from Kickstarter, and it is on the channel. It was called the, I don't know, what was it called? It was so bad my memory is trying to like put it out of my mind. It was the Earthly Delight Tarot. An Earthly Delight, this tarot was not indeed. But yeah, if you want to see the review, it is up. All right. What's coming next? Empress. I think this is time to just sort of settle down with the feelings, settle down with what we're doing, settle down with where we are at, because I think this is not the time to force anything, to sort of be forward with it. It's time just to enjoy what we have, how we have it, right? Stacy, welcome to the stream, and Samantha, thank you for your other donation. Empress is really a comfortable card. We know it's a comfortable card. It is, okay, you look at the Emperor. He's sitting on this stone throne. He doesn't look comfortable at all. He looks like he's about to stand up. Then you look at the Empress. She's got pillows everywhere. She's got big cushions. She's got the trees behind her. She's got like a lake. It's beautiful. I mean, it is beautiful. And this is the Empress is telling you what to do. It's basically saying just relax at this point. See where it's going to go. See where it's going to move and just relax. That's where you see the Wheel of Fortune. It's a cycles card. The Wheel of Fortune says, let's do a day to day. Let's figure out what is going to be next. Let's figure out sort of as it progresses and as it develops. At this point, you're kind of watching the flower grow. The flower is going to bloom. The flower is going to look nice. You want to see where it is going and just sort of watch it at this point. Wheel of Fortune says, give it some days, give it some time, and see where it is going to go indeed. Because the sun says it's going to go quite well. And speaking of flowers, the sun video is coming out tomorrow. I'm just saying, the sun helps greenery grow. The sun with water helps greenery go. And that's where you have Mr. Romance, the Knight of Cups. Let sort of Matthew come out and just do what Matthew does. Let Matthew spoil you if he wants to. Let Matthew be there. Let Matthew do the things that they want to do and just sort of treat you well, treat you nice. Because it's sort of like in that mode of let's relax, let's enjoy the moment and see where it goes from here. But basically, that's where you're at. That's pretty much it. So that's what's coming next for you. Relax, let things progress naturally, let the flower bloom, and then see where it's going to go from there. Because the Knight of Cups and the sun says the romance does bloom. The feelings do get stronger, do get better. And overall, it just looks fantastic. And this is definitely where you want to be. You know, that relaxing state. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right. What do we got going next? We got Chantel. Is my daughter's father really done with Chrissy? Let's find out what's going on with that Chrissy. We can still use this one, the Modern Love Tarot. I think that's a good Chrissy deck. Let's find out how that's going to work, if that's going to work out. All right. Are they done with Chrissy? Are they going to keep going with Chrissy? What is the Chrissy status? Let's see. Man, we got the Two of Cups. Oh, but they sure like Chrissy. Chrissy's nice. Chrissy seems okay. Sarah, Gregory Scott, you got it. Victoria, welcome to the stream. Chrissy seems nice. They seem to go together pretty well. You got the Two of Cups, right? That's is literally called love. It is the Lord of Love. Next to the Knight of Wands, it continues to be something that is going to be there. You have the Queen and the King, which is quite interesting. The King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. She's almost more in it just to see where it goes. She's almost more in it for the experience. And then he's in it for, you know, sort of other factors, right? But you do have that King of Wands. He definitely has a focus in mind, or this is something that he's going to do for right now. So definitely going to be on the move as far as that goes. So it just looks like if that's going to be done, it's going to be heated up pretty soon. I don't think this is done for good, definitely. Knight of Wands. King of Wands. Notice the progression. The Knight is sort of moving into the next stage. The Knight wants to go into a new stage. And the King is definitely going to take that opportunity and step up to the plate and be responsible and do that thing. They're definitely going to be chasing after the Queen of Pentacles. So I don't think it is quite done. Don't think it is quite done. I have a lot of court cards here, I have a lot of action, a lot of adventure, a lot of feelings with that. And combined with love, it seems that the connection is still going to be there. It's just going to be there on a different level, or maybe it could heat up and be back soon, right? Witty, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Speaking of Modern Muse Tarot is up next. General reading. Let's see what kind of things we can get into from Modern Muse Tarot on this beautiful Monday. It is a beautiful Monday indeed. You know, it was nice and cool outside, which is strange for Texas, I got to say. Philippe, what is going on? Good to see you. It was nice and cool outside. It was enjoyable today. So in the 5 minutes that I could actually leave. All right, let's go with this one. Everybody's favorite, the Gilded Tarot Royale. See what is going to happen with that. Modern Muse General. Let's do it. Let us do it indeed. Let's see what is going on. Oh, the Two of Cups is back. Sure. Okay, have you met somebody or you're gonna meet somebody? Interesting. The Two of Cups is about making connections, right? If we're needing someone to be there, it could be a new relationship, it could be a new beginning. With that, the Two of Cups is also sort of just a basic connection. It's almost like a short-term connection with a particular individual. We have the Ten of Swords, which is indeed a cutting card or a slicing card. It gets things and it pulls it back a little bit. It gets everything and just sort of makes it a short-term type of deal. And when you have a Two of Cups, a connection with something or with somebody, the Ten of Swords right next to it points to a very short-lived type of thing. So either you have something coming in that's going to be short-lived, or you have somebody or some emotion, maybe somebody that you have met that's going to be a short-term type of thing. Seven of Swords says that's not a bad thing, though. They will be back. Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger, they will be back indeed. We have the Seven of Swords is a return, is an escape, right? You could have two factors here. It could be escaping this, and that's why it's short-term. In other words, it is short-term because somebody leaves the connection, or you could have somebody coming back, leaving, coming back. You could have an on-off type connection as well, but definitely a connection being established, a connection being started. There's going to be either short-term and coming back, or it's going to be short-term because somebody abandons it midstream. Modern Muse Tarot. Hopefully that makes sense. So we'll see. We'll see where the connection goes and how the connection is connected, if you know what I mean. How the connection is connected indeed. Christina wants a career update. Let's use Christina's favorite deck for today, at least. Soul Soul. Speaking of favorites, Soul Soul, my favorite viewer. What is going on? Good to see you. All right, let's go over here and get this one. Christina's favorite today. Tomorrow, you never know. But today, this is the formal favorite. Let's get some career action. So Christina can go home and actually look at these cards herself. You know what I mean? There is the benefit. Veronica, what is going on? Good to see you tonight. The Star. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, you have been set on a path. I have to say, you have been set on a path. The Star. Basically, the path is unfolding before you. This is something that will be unfolding in the future. This is something that is unfolding now. You do have to definitely follow that path, though. That's the thing. That's a thing. I can open a door for you, but where the door opens, do you really want to walk through? I mean, at some point, you're like, you know, I'd like to hang out where I'm at. That door's open, but I kind of like my situation right now. That's up to you. The Star says you have a path before you that you need to follow, because the Three of Swords says a separation is in mind here. A separation is in mind. A separation from what? The big company, the Hierophant, the company. We have a separation. We have a parting ways with a particular thing that you're doing. So, you know, not exactly what you want to hear, but I'm telling you what the cards say. We have a path to follow. The path leads to a separation, a heartbreak from where we're currently at into something bigger and better. Basically, the Hierophant is the bigger and better. That's kind of where you want to be at the end of the day, because the sun is, like that video says tomorrow, the sun is the place where everything is enlightened, everything is illuminated, everything comes together. It is the ultimate good news card within the tarot. Within the tarot, that is the better news. So getting out of where you're at into something new, bigger, and better. Because the Hierophant is a really big company. That's a rock solid, stable place to be. The sun says that is going to be bright and illuminated. Hopefully, you'll have a better view out the window than the air conditioner condenser unit. You know what I mean? A better view than the air conditioner condenser unit on the roof. All right. Lady Vegas, welcome to the stream. What is going on? I got your other donation. All right, we're going to Sarah. I think Sarah wanted the Gregory Scott. I mean, Sarah's got good taste. Sarah's got great taste. Look at this. Gregory Scott. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Sarah knows the good decks. You know, Sarah did not request that crappy deck that I had reviewed today. Sarah knows the good ones. And the good ones is the Gregory Scott indeed. This is the deck that you want in your collection now. I'm telling you. If you only had if you only got money for one deck at this point, I'd just go ahead and pick up Gregory Scott. The added meaning, the added value in this deck is so apparent once you start using it. Anyway, all right. Well, I finally get the official document. KD, thank you for your donation. The official document for the name change. No sign yet. Will I get it? Tori, thank you for your donation. Nora, thank you for your donation. KD, thank you for your donation. I think we got like 20 donations and we started 10 minutes ago. That's what I love about this. No sign after it. After all this time, it's been 2 months. Where the hell's my document? 9 of Swords. You are waiting. You have been waiting. It's been a while. It has been a while. Will you get it? Will you finally receive it? I'm just saying thumbs up at this point. Thumbs up at this point for finally receiving it, right? Because we are concerned about that. Did this go through? Where are the documents? Why isn't this here yet, right? There's a lot of questions sort of surrounding, sort of moving around that. Queen of Pentacles is you receiving it, receiving the good stuff, getting everything that you need. The 10 of Pentacles with the good news coming back as well. So overall, I think that is a yes. That is definitely a thumbs up. I think that looks fantastic for getting what you need. And at the end of the day, that's what you do need, is that name change document. The 10 of Pentacles has you with it. All the happy, the good stuff, everything is coming in, and content. And pretty good news overall there. All right. We got, let's see, we got Chantel. Chantel wants to know, does Martin really like me? Do they have romantic feelings about me? Let's find out. We did the Gregory Scott. Now I think it is time for this one over here, because I do love me some Bumbleberry Hollows. You know that. Everybody on the channel knows I love the Bumbleberry Hollows. So this is one of those that you don't have to have this one. This is not like the Gregory Scott, but it is really cool. It is really cool. And, I just fell in love with it. The minute I saw it on Kickstarter, I fell in love with it. And I'm glad I picked it up. One of the few Kickstarters that I'm just like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted, exactly what I needed at the time that I needed it. Anyway, find out if Martin has some love in their heart. 10 of Cups says, yeah. Justice, got the 4 of Swords, and have Death. Martin does have some romantic feelings for you, but it seems that they need something different. It seems that they need a situation that's going to be a little bit different than what is currently out there. KD, thank you for your donation. But the 4 of Swords says, let's not take any action on that just yet. This may not be the opportune time to dive in with Martin, right? The 4 of Swords is a delay and a planning card. We need to back up. We need to delay. We need to see what else is going on, because right now, connection with Martin is looking challenged. The Death card says that. It says changes are needed, changes are required before we can dive into that, right? Because Justice says we need to be balanced with this. There's an unbalanced aspect about Martin. I'm just saying. There's an unbalanced aspect about Martin you may not want to deal with. You may not want to deal with indeed. And Justice says, wait till that balances out. Wait till that comes to light. Because 10 of Cups says there are some good things with Martin. We just need to wait. We need to delay. We need a little bit of difference. We need a little bit of change to come into that. The Death card says so, along with Justice. You got 2 majors right smack in the middle of the middle of the reading that sort of dissuade us from chasing, dissuade us from movement. In the 4 of Swords says, let's delay, let's plan, let's sort of take a look from a distance and see how that is going to work out long term. So there we go. Next one is going to be Samantha Triple Shot going on over here. Is Broxo gonna give my 1800 FR and win? All right, Broxo owes us money. Broxo owes us a little money apparently, and yeah, we need to get that back. We need to get that back. Broxo, you need to return that fat cash. You know what I mean? Need to return that fat cash. And if you're going to return some fat cash, you might as well use, when you get the fat cash, you might as well pick up, I'm just saying, the Waterfall Tarot painted by me. It is nice, thick deck, blah, blah, blah. Not sponsored. But yeah, is Broxo going to give me my fat cash, and when are they going to do it? Oh my. Oh my. Mina, welcome to the stream. How you doing? The Six of Pentacles. Broxo may not have it. Broxo may not have that fat cash right now. Got the Six of Pentacles reversed, that giving mode. Broxo may not be in that giving mode. Broxo may be delaying giving you that fat cash. Ten of Cups. It almost feels like that maybe they don't have it. Maybe they just don't have it. You know, this is one of those things, that Ten of Cups. Maybe they just don't have it. That moon, that connection, that supply that they need. They don't want to venture out into that. It just feels like they don't have it, or they don't want to give it. But I'm going to go with a thumbs down. That's not coming to you. It's not coming to you right now, at least. Power of the P, thank you for your donation. But yeah, the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is, you know, I mean, it seems like that, Broxo brings a lot of good things, but Broxo does owe you money. So the Ten of Cups says, I bring a lot of good news. I bring this happy home, a happy family feel. But yeah, I'm kind of lost on the money situation. It doesn't seem like they have it. Six of Pentacles. You're not getting that. You're not getting that anytime soon. If you do, they get that. But what's next for Alyssa and I? Let's find out what is going to happen with that. Pockets are empty. Violet Lotus knows, you know, it's one of those situations where our pockets are empty indeed. All right. We got the Eight of Pentacles on the reverse side. Okay, it's two reversed, one upright today. I don't know what's going on with that, but sure, why not? Eight of Pentacles, Alyssa and I. Page of Wands, it seems to be stalled. It almost feels like that Alyssa is doing something a little bit different. Maybe a little bit different. I think Alyssa has some different ideas than we do. Two of Pentacles says Alyssa makes a lot of bad choices. Alyssa just isn't good on the choice front, right? Philippe, thank you for your donation, hosting Grave Encounters. Grave Encounters, let me know what your question is. Violet Lotus, never lend money to Broxo. It seems legit. That seems legit. Priscilla, welcome to the stream. All right. Oh, man. Page of Wands. Alyssa's not a starter. Alyssa's not somebody that likes to just start something. Alyssa's more follows. Alyssa more, it seems, you know, waits for things to happen and then sort of jumps on at the last minute or something like that, right? Poor decision making sometimes. Two of Pentacles. I just can't make a decision, or I make a bad decision. It just seems like more of a follower, more of something where they just sort of wait for the next thing to occur, and then they're going to jump on it if they like it. If not, they're not going to do it. It doesn't seem like they put a lot of effort towards many things. Eight of Pentacles reversed. I'm not willing to put a lot of effort, a lot of work towards whatever I need to do. And therefore, sometimes it's just like, yeah, you know, you never know. You basically never know. So yeah, there's what the Alyssa situation looks like with that. And the last, will this next move I make with my money be good, or will it be smart? Let's find out what is going on with that. All right, so you're going to make a move with your money. We're going to get money. We're going to reinvest it. We're going to make a move and see how that works out long term. I'm going to say the Knight of Cups, Strength, and the Devil. The next move you do need to be particularly more careful about than usual. You have the Devil in there. There are some details about this move that you want to be cautious with. Definitely not something where you just want to just throw the money in and hope for the best. There are some moving parts here that you need to be aware of, or you need to be focused on as that goes. The Devil says, yeah, the devil is in the details of this next move with the money. So being good and smart about it is going to take basically understanding what the situation is and having a clear understanding of what you're getting into. The Knight of Cups is not like just rolling on in with no plan like the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Cups is more cautious. The Knight of Cups uses the intuition. The Knight of Cups understands the entirety of the situation and is able to make good decisions with that. Strength says there are some clues scattered about that we can follow. Strength says having patience, having the diligence to understand the situation before before we jump in full steam is definitely going to be prudent. But yeah, there are some moving parts in there you want to avoid. There are some nails on the road that you don't want in your tire, and that is going to be where the devil comes in. All right. Thank you again for the triple shot. We're off to Witty. Why has my friend S suddenly become distant and just doesn't like me anymore? Uninterested in a friendship. What is going on with S? What is going on with S indeed? If I want to maintain a friendship, I would do it with a Meraki tarot. You know that? You know, Witty is here enough to understand that the Meraki tarot is the firm friendship deck. And I mean, if you're going to be best buddies, if you are going to be best friends, the Meraki tarot is going to keep the friendship alive. It's going to keep it breathing. It's going to keep it motivated. It's going to be like coming out of a cocoon and becoming a butterfly. Just saying. I'm just saying, Witty. You know how it is. You know how it is. All right. Let's see. They abandon us. What does have to happen next? Two of Swords. You kind of saw this coming. Yeah, you kind of saw this coming. Is it really sudden? Is it really sudden? They had no clues or no. Two of Swords is two different worlds. Two different worlds. We have the submerged and we have the not submerged. We have the one that's exposed to the moonlight. And these two different worlds are sometimes, you know, vastly different. A lot of times they are vastly different. And maybe we just didn't know about it at all because the Two of Swords does traditionally have a blindfold on. So maybe this is something that was completely oblivious. But the Two of Swords, there are different worlds. They have a different idea of what to do, but different idea of where the friendship is or what they need to do. We have two different worlds with that. And the Eight of Wands, they just had to go. They got to go. They have to chase something that is important to them. They have to move on to the next thing that's going to be important to them. And that's kind of where they're at this point. They got to move on. They have to move on. The Ten of Wands says that, you know, overall, I think they'll be back. But this is a time where they need to stretch their legs. They need to sort of see what else is out there. What else can they leap into? What other adventures are going to be out there? Ten of Wands says, I don't think they're going to enjoy the adventures they run into. I think they do have other friends that they're trying to sort of, you know, prioritize, or they have other things that they're trying to do that's taking their time. Overall, I think those are going to become encumbered quite quickly. The Ten of Wands says, you know, it's a little too much. Gabby, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Six of Pentacles. It does say that they'll be back. They will be back. I think that they will ping you on social media, or they would give you a text or something like that. They'll sort of make a very casual reuniting of the friendship, or a very casual connection back. So I don't think they're gone for good. I think it's temporary. Six of Pentacles says they will be on the return, but they had to go. They just had to go. But they do have a lot of different ideas, different sort of things that they're prioritized, and different ideas about where the friendship should have gone in the first place. All right. Veronica, will the Gemini reach out, and when will they do that? Veronica, let's find out. Find out. If I'm going to reach out to a Gemini, I would use this deck right here. This is one of my faves. One of my faves. If you haven't seen it before, it's the Little Prince Tarot. It's a pretty exciting deck. It's a pretty thrilling deck. It's a pretty exciting deck. I'm not going to lie. Not gonna lie. All right. Will the Gemini reach out to me? Looking for movement cards, looking for connection cards, looking for happy home cards. And we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. I think they're, I'm going to go with a yes. I'm going to go with a thumbs up on this. I do think that they reach out, but we have a little bit of a challenge before that happens. Eight of Pentacles, it almost feels like that there are some things that need to happen before they do that. You know, there's some things that need to happen before they do that. Because the Ten of Swords says right now, they feel like that this is something they need to just cut off completely. You know, this is something that they really don't want to do at the moment. I think they changed their mind, though, because the Ten of Cups interesting dynamic between the cutting action, the finality of the Ten of Swords, and the rebirth or the reincarnation almost of the Ten of Cups. You have two tens. Now, when you go into numerology, 10 is a 1. It's a new beginning. It is a start. And you have two starting elements here. One is there's just no communication for a while, no communication for a set period of time. And the Ten of Cups says, suddenly I do have communication and I'm ready to go. Like I'm very interested in going. I'm very interested in what is out there. What is the next big thing? But yeah, the Eight of Pentacles says, just keep in touch with them if you can. If you can't, just sort of wait around and hope for the best. But basically, that's what it's saying. The Gemini does have the two aspects of their personality, right? Some is very interested in you, other is not. I'm not saying they're bipolar or anything, but you do have a little bit of the Gemini aspect where they do almost have two different personalities somewhat. So you see that two personality coming up with the 10 and the 10, both being completely dynamically different than each other. Very interesting. Overall, I'm going to say yes, give them time. If you want to know when, we have 10 and 10. I'm going to go with 10 weeks or 10 months. I'm just saying. All right. KD wants to know with a week ahead. What is happening in KD's week? KD, it is so good to see you. It is so good to see you. Oh, man. KD wants the Poe. KD's another one. Knows exactly what KD wants. Knows how to bump the camera so the camera moves. Knows how to bump the camera so the camera moves. And there we go. Anyway, we're going with the Poe tonight. Edgar Allan Poe, by the way. Just saying, Edgar Allan Poe. All right. Let's see how that goes. Got a week ahead. Monday's down. Even if the week's terrible, at least Monday's over. I'm just saying, that's the worst one. We got Tuesday tomorrow. Hopefully that's going to be a little better. I'm just saying. Power of the P, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Two of Cups. KD. Two of Cups, meeting somebody quite interesting. Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Meeting somebody online. It looks like meeting somebody online, meeting somebody that has an impact. There's a little bit of an impact there. The Six of Wands, right? They're coming in with other people. It's almost like we encounter somebody that is coming in with other people, that's bringing their entourage, is bringing some other people in, and they have some information for us. So they have some things happening that we're sort of interested in. Four of Pentacles, we're not getting all of the facts, though. So if you think that all of the facts are there, they're not. We're holding some things back. We're holding on to some of the big elements, some of the big pieces of the puzzle as it comes in. We definitely have a new connection, new communication, and they're bringing in their entourage. KD, be prepared. Be prepared. You don't know what they're going to do with that entourage. You don't know what kind of plans they have over there for you. But I know what I have for Tori Franco. I have a reading. Tori wants to know, does B love me? That's such a simple question. Does somebody love me? Do they love me? Do they not like me? I don't know. The Super Linares knows, though. Super duper Linares. This is the version 2. This is the version 2. I mean, this is one of the exciting parts. Let's find out. Let's see what's happening with the Super Duper Linares. Does B love me? I hope so. We get some hearts. We're going to hope at this point. You know what I mean? We're going to hope. We're going to pray that B loves us, that B wants to be with us, that B is ready. That B is ready for the next big steps. King of Cups, that's looking good so far, Tori. That's looking pretty good so far, I'm going to have to say. We got the 10, that's not looking good. The Devil, that's not looking good. And the Page of Cups, not looking good at all. How do we translate this? This is a weird one. This is a weird one indeed. How do we translate this out? I'm going to tell you now that the King of Cups is not exactly the card that we want to see in this particular show. This is more of a, I kind of have some feelings, but I'm not sure what to deal with them. How do we know that? Because the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is I'm not really willing to deal with the emotions that I have. I'm not quite in the preparation stage. I'm not quite in the maturity stage where I can deal with things like that. Page of Cups says, I do have something, but am I going to do anything with it? Maybe not. You have the 10 of Swords, you have the Devil over here. KD, thank you for your donation. We have a lot of influences that are preventing us from acting on it. Do they have emotions? I'm going to say yes. I do say that they have some empathy, they have some emotions, they have some cups, they have some watery feels that are coming up, that are brewing in the background. But these cards just hurt. These cards just hurt. I'm not at the maturity level that I need to be with the page to be able to deal with the feelings that I have. So you want true love, you want true empathy, you want true emotion sharing, all of the good things that come with it. Just seems like it's not there. We're going with the thumbs down. I think they have emotions. I do think they have a swell of emotions, but they're not sure what to do with it. I don't think they're going to deal with it well. And overall, it looks quite dramatically not so good. It looks quite dramatically not so good. Jessica, yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've got H. Jessica, you are next. You are next. We'll reuse. We're going to reuse the super duper Linares. I hyped it so much. You have to. You have to at some point. I just hyped it so much. JT wants to know, if I let H into my life, what happens? Should I let H into my life, or should I leave him hanging? Should I leave him hanging, right? Should I throw him to the curb? I don't know. Naya, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Man, if I let H into my life, what happens? What is going to go on? Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the 4. I think that they bring a lot of value. But are they narcissistic? That's my question. Are they narcissistic? You have the Moon with the 4. I have all of these feelings, I have all of these things, but I'm just not willing to share with anybody. I'm not willing to open my heart. I'm not willing to open things up. I'm not willing to open my wallet either. Sort of in the greed mode of that 4. The Moon says, I do have a good presentation, though. I do bring a lot of good things into here. And that's sort of, where you want to be at the end of the day. You want to be able to bring some good emotions, some good things. And I think that they do that. Just a matter of, you're going to have to deal with a little bit of a narcissistic kind of thing going on there. But yeah, we do have that. Knight of Pentacles, again, they do bring a lot of value. If that's your thing, they bring a lot of value, but they make you pay for it. Nave, welcome to the stream. Tess, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. That's what happens if you let H in. If you let H walk in that door. Is it going to be able to be closed? Challenging. Okay, I want the white, the white fly, I think. Upcoming blessings. What kind of blessings do I have coming in there? Brianna, welcome to the stream. How you doing? The white fly tarot. We got you. We got you. I think you want the white fly or the white Newman. I'm not sure. There's 2 white decks. We have the white fly, and then we got the white Newman. So I'm not sure which one you want. I'm going to go 50-50 shot here. And I'm going to say you want the white fly, because the white fly is pretty popular. The only thing I didn't like about it was the smell. I like the deck, just didn't like the smell. Anyway, let's find out about any upcoming blessings. Yeah, we need some blessings up in here. Monday's the day. If you're going to have some upcoming blessings, Monday's the day. That's going to be one of those, right? It is going to be one of those. By the way, thank you for the 10 billion people who just ordered stuff off my Etsy. I appreciate that. I just got like 10 notifications that you have made orders on Etsy. So whoever ordered, apparently it's a lot of people. Thank you. I appreciate that. But by the way, if you didn't order from Etsy, link in the description to all my books. You got like books, you got decks, a lot of stuff going on. Miss Free is here. This is action-packed tonight. 3 of Pentacles, upcoming blessing. You have new opportunities with jobs. You have new opportunities with making money. It is coming in. The 3 into 6. It's easy, Nora. It is easy. These new opportunities that are creeping up in the background are just so easy. It's so easy. You don't have to work hard at all. This is just such a freebie. 3 into the 6. Opportunities are hanging there. It's low-hanging fruit. Don't worry about it. Justice says it does balance out, though. It's not like it just flows in like the money tree. You have to sort of balance out where you're going, what you're going to do, because the opportunity is there for a short, brief period of time. 3 of Wands says, Nora, don't be concerned with going into the next freebie. This is a limited time freebie. This is a very short freebie. Opportunities open. There's a lot of handouts, a lot of 6 of Pentacles, a lot of money coming in from that. That's kind of what you want at the end of the day. A lot of money coming in from the opportunities. 3 of Wands says that was a limited time thing. Don't search and seek that out again. It's going to be a long time before you see that. But upcoming blessing, a big one. A big, big one. This is the one that all of us want. This is the one that all of us are waiting for. Just saying. You love that deck already. Well, I'm glad you could see it on this channel. Glad you can see it on this channel. I'm just saying. Veronica is back. Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate that. And Lachey, thank you for your donations tonight. You've been very generous indeed. We're up to 31 donations. Thank you all so much. All right. KD, what's been going on with L in general? Let's find out what is going on with L in general. I mean, I'm just saying. We're back to the Poe. The Poe knows. The Poe knows. Lachey wants the thought. Lachey knows. Lachey knows what the good deck is. Okay, I'm just telling you. Lachey knows what the good deck is. All right, what's been going on with L in general? What's L doing over there? Oh, death. Oh, L's. You know, you have the death followed by the tower. You know, this is one of the few moments that we just have to boo in the chat. I'm just. You don't want death with the tower. You don't want that. That's not good. We have changes. The changes are bringing in a collapse of what we know, of what we do on a daily basis. What is going on? Why is everything just collapsing for us? It doesn't make any sense. That's what L is going through. I'm just saying. That's what L is going through right now. This is not the best thing that you want to see. This is the very bad thing that you want to see. You have that with the Magician, though. This is sort of weird, right? L is going through some dramatic stuff over there. Bottom line, the dramatic stuff is leading them into the Magician. It's letting them find out where they need to be, what their specialties are, what they need to do, what the next steps are just becoming readily and quickly apparent. Quickly apparent what they need to be doing. Overall, is this bad? Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, at the end of the day, does it help us grow? I would say yes. L's going through a lot over there. KD, you want to be supportive. L's going through quite a bit. And that is, you know, that's not something any of us want to go through. I'm just saying now, Pisces goddess, what is going on? Welcome from Australia. I saw you in the comment section of my terrible Kickstarter, I think. Oh, man, you know, we got to recover from that one. Power of the P is going to help us out, though. Power of the P has a double shot tonight. What's coming in as far as love? Power of the P, let's get you all sorts. Let's get you all the love. Let's not hold back tonight. No holding back tonight for Power of the P. We're getting Power of the P, all of the love with this deck right here. With this deck right here, which is, by the way, the Heaven and Earth. Nora coming in with a donation. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the reading. Positive vibes. Claiming it. There you go, Nora. Thank you, Nora. I appreciate the positive vibes. As always, that is, you know, this place is nothing but positive vibes at this point. I love all of y'all. I love all of y'all. This is just a great stream. Fantastic stream. All right. Let's see what we're doing here. What's coming as far as love? Oh my. I think you're in for something that's going to be interesting indeed. Speaking of Geminis, we were just talking about Geminis. I think you have a Gemini coming, basically. Jamie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. You do have a bit of a dry spell as far as the love goes. A dry spell, some concern, some worry. What does it mean with love? It means that the Gemini does bring in some dramatic drama really quick. I don't think that they're short on the drama. They just sort of bring it in. They bring it in, and they plop it on the table, and they have it there in full view. Is this something that you want to deal with? Maybe. They love the spice They love the spice. They like a little drama. Even if there's no drama, I can create some drama and make things fun, right? Brianna knows. She said Geminis are fun. Sometimes not so much, but yeah, Geminis are kind of fun with that. Pisces goddess, thank you for your other donation. But man, it's kind of heavy. It's a little bit heavy. You're thinking, oh my. And not something I really want to deal with. But yeah, this is something that turns into steady. Once you sort of learn how to deal with the situation, I think it turns fairly steady, interesting. Wheel of Fortune, what comes around, it goes around, could also be a on-off relationship. I don't know how you deal with drama. Maybe you love it. Maybe you adjust to it, you know? Maybe you're just like, nah, I got this. Drama, it's no problem. I'm just going to throw it off. I'm just going to throw it on my shoulder and just, go on with life. I don't care. Other people are like, oh my God, the drama. Oh my God, the drama. What am I going to do? I don't know how you deal with that. But Wheel of Fortune said, I think you deal with it pretty well. Once you sort of get used to it, once you can understand how to do that. Anyway, what's the current Taurus's feelings? A lot of good stuff. A lot of love. I'm just saying. Power of the P. There's a lot of good love. There's a lot of good stuff with this. I'm just saying now. You have literally the card called love at this point. You have the princess willing to communicate a lot of good things, a lot of good communication out of this individual, and perfected success. This is what you need. Power of the P. This is what you need. That Taurus is going to be a little more stable than that Gemini. I'm just saying now. Taurus will be a little more stable than that Gemini overall. Got a lot of good cards. I think they think they're in love. I think that they have the hearts in the lower thirds over there, and it is looking quite nice indeed. That's what you want at the end of the day. Come on. That's what you want at the end of the day. KD's coming back. KD is just knocking it out of the park tonight. KD wants to know. Should I join the gym or will I have too much social anxiety? Gym and social anxiety. I'm not sure. The good thing about the gym is all you need. Okay, KD. The good thing about the gym is all you need to do is put on some headphones and everybody will go away. There's no social anxiety. Nobody will talk to you. You got headphones on. They know when you put them headphones on that you need them to screw off. You need them to go away, right? You put them headphones in, everybody vanishes. They just go away. Because if they're sitting there trying to get your attention, you act like you don't see them. I'm just saying. There's no social anxiety at all. All right, should I join the gym or will it be an anxiety fest? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out. 5 of Wands. There's too many people there. Nobody cares. There's too many people there to care. The gym is the new place to hang out. Queen of Divas. Speaking of hanging out, Queen of Divas, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. The 5 of Wands. Look at all these freaking people, KD. Look at all these people. Ain't nobody even notice you're there. Nobody even sees that you're there. 10 of Wands. You're carrying this burden. You're carrying this burden like everybody's looking at me. But I think, quite frankly, that you could stand up and scream at the top of your lungs, and like one person may notice. I don't think that anybody's going to notice at all. The 10 of Wands, though, a lot of that burden that you're carrying around, it just doesn't really exist at all. Death says that this brings in such a great opportunity, right? To get those endorphins going, you get all excited, you get all of that energy out, and you go and you feel fantastic. I think it really improves your life. Death says do it. Just do it. Just like the Nike commercial, just do it. Absolutely join that gym. Dive in there, and I don't think anybody's going to even notice you're there. Put the headphones on, make the world vanish. Make the world vanish. Naya, thank you for your donation. What are Julian's thoughts when he's seen me? Well, Naya's running in to Julian. We need to find out if Julian's going to be half bad or half good. Dark Mansion is going to stay on the table. It's just going to stay on the table, right? Brianna loves my accent. Well, thank you, Brianna. I appreciate that. Hello from Texas, by the way. In case you didn't know where I was from, now you do. I'm from the great state of Texas, where it was nice and cool today. Okay? It was nice and cool today. I had a good time. In the 5 minutes, I was actually able to stop working. Okay, when I went outside, it was nice. It was 80. I think we're going to be down to 60 tonight. In summer, In summer, we get down to 60. Thank you. I mean, let's have a thumbs up for that, right? Okay. What are Julian's thoughts when he's seen me? Julian likes you. Julian likes you a lot. Look at this. Look at this. The Empress. Julian sees you as somebody to hang out with. Julian sees you as somebody who is just going to be there, is just going to be exciting, going to be somebody that they want to hang with. High Priestess reinforces it. You know what I mean? High Priestess reinforces it. Priscilla, thank you for being a new member on my Patreon. I appreciate that. We have a lot of, if you're not on Patreon, there's a lot of stuff over there. High Priestess, Naya, Julian has a little bit of a different idea about how this interaction is going to go than you do. Overall, does the interaction work, though? Is this something that you enjoy? Is this something long-term you're going to enjoy? 6 of Wands says yes. I think Julian likes you. I think Julian likes you a lot. Julian enjoys your company, you know? Enjoys your company indeed. I enjoy the company of Tess because Tess asks, what is SN hiding from me? That's a very specific question. That is very specific question, I have to say. We need to figure out how that's going to work too. We're going to go with this one tonight, my friends. Light Seers Tarot. It makes the magic happen. This tarot is really nothing if it wasn't for the Light Seers Tarot, right? This is nothing if it wasn't for the Light Seers Tarot. Tess knows. Tess knows, what are they hiding from me? Let's get as specific as we can. 8 of Swords. Ooh, 6 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Do they have somebody else? Do they have somebody else? I mean, what is going on over there?
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
I'm not saying. Obviously, this is entertainment purposes only. This is entertainment purposes only. But it looks like they might have somebody else. They might have a different connection. We have the 6 of Cups is a different connection. We have a connection that may be online. Maybe online. We do have a window. Philippe, I saw your donation. You are next. Well, no, you are next. We have Gabby and then you. Okay. 8 of Swords. I think they found somebody online. They made a connection. Windows, if you read my book. By the way, if you don't have my book, the Tarot Guidance book, it talks about windows being quite possibly breaking windows. Look, I actually turned to the windows. Did you see it? Did you see it? Where did it go? Tarot in the Seasons. We have windows. Where the hell did it go? 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Tarot in the Seasons. Anyway, talk about windows being opportunities online, or windows being long distance type of things. It's interesting. We have a mirror with that. They have a connection with somebody else. A connection with somebody else. I'm just saying that. Entertainment purposes only. Tess, don't get mad at me. It's entertainment purposes only. But I think they got something else going on over there. I'm just saying now. Brianna, you should be a narrator. Brianna, I did narrate my own book. It's on my thing. Anyway, we're on to Philippe. Philippe is coming in over here with Grave Encounters Paranormal. Grave Encounters has a question tonight. Grave Encounters has a question tonight. It's a horrible feeling. Originally said strange, but Teal could tell me why, give me some answers. It's nothing. I just knew why. I'm sure earthly delight. My goodness, the deck was awful. I have a friend and the same to me. I'm trying to find out what the question is. Nothing new in my life. Do Happy Mondays even exist? I don't know. Nope, I've always been skipped. Seems a little bit negative in there. There we go. Finally, I found it. Why is E ignoring me? And why did E abandon our relationship? What's going on like that? Grave Encounters Paranormal. Seems like you got ghosted. May have gotten ghosted, which is ironic. Given your name. But let's find out, why is E ignoring you, and why did they leave? They had to go. This is something that was coming. This was something that was coming, right? Knight of Swords said they had to go. They had to leave, and they raced out and they left. this is something that was either planned or something that they knew they had to do or something that they wanted to do. This is something that wasn't just like dynamic or sudden. Okay. This is something that was planned. The Tower says they have a lot of changes in their life. Lady Vegas coming in with a dono. Thank you, lady. The Tower says they have some sudden changes in their life, and it activated basically Order 66, and they had to go. They had to leave. You know what I mean? The Tower card. There's some sudden dramatic changes, and it altered kind of the landscape of who their friends are, what they're doing, how they're doing it, etc., etc. And at the end of the day, it was necessary for them to leave because of this. Now, they're planning to leave anyway. Justice says basically that they'll be back. I think, again, this dramatic thing caused a shift in what they do, how they do it, and all of that other stuff. But yeah, Justice says that they will be back. It is sort of it's something that they need to balance everything out. They need to bring it back into focus and whatnot. But yeah, that is one of those things. That is one of those things indeed. Tess says, what are they hiding from me? They already told me that. We're friends only. Tess, I'm just saying, based upon the cards that I had, let me reverse. Let me go back. Let me go back to the future and see Tess's cards. Let me reload. Okay, I want to pause. I want to go back to Tess's cards. So let's go back to Tess. We did Grave Encounters. We did Tess. What is SN hiding from me? You have the Two of Cups, Tess. That is interesting. Tess, did they want more? The Six of Cups is a friendship. It's my best buddy. It's the dog over there. It's all of that good stuff. But then, Tess, it turns into the Two of Cups. I think maybe they wanted a little more. At least that's the hints that I'm getting from the tarot. Anyway, I mean, Tess, I'm just one dude. I'm just a dude. I'm just a random dude. Anyway, Gabby wants to know, what opportunities will I gain from going training at the gym? Let's find out. If I go, what opportunities will I open? It's kind of interesting indeed. Let's find out how that is. Tess, they may have wanted more. That's interesting, Tess. The Six of Cups is a friendship buddy card, right? You'll go back. You'll see that buddy card has the dog and has these good friends, and it transforms into the Two of Cups. Like Tess, you're looking really nice today, Tess. Tess, I'm really looking nice today, even though we are friends. They could be like,
I love you.
I mean, I'm just saying. That's the clues that I'm getting. Gabby has a reading coming up. Gabby, let's find out what we got going on for you with this deck here. Interesting indeed. A little Tarot and Wonderland action. So yeah, opportunities if I go training at the gym. Let's find out. Man, the gym is a place to be. The gym is the place to be indeed. Priscilla, thank you again for being a Patreon. I hope that you enjoy all of the good tutorials and all the other stuff over there. What opportunities will I open? You looking to meet somebody? I don't know. Is that where we're headed? Philippe hosting Brianna. Thank you, Philippe. I appreciate that. Brianna, let me know what your question is. The Five of Pentacles says not a lot of things. You do have opportunities, but it's almost like the opportunities are accidental and they take a while to manifest. Basically, that's what it's saying. Accidental and they take a while to manifest. The Five of Pentacles, originally we're looking for something, it's just not there. We're looking for opportunities, we're looking for something, but it's just not sitting there. Strength, this is being patient. Being patient pays off. Being patient pays off because the strength does turn into the opportunity, the Three of Pentacles, and we sort of graduate into that next big thing or the next opportunity that we are looking for. So yeah, you do have opportunities coming, but it's not immediate. It doesn't look like the opportunity that you're waiting for is going to be there. But at the end of the day, I mean, I think you do have some opportunities, yes. Are they soon? Are they coming soon? No, you gotta wait. You gotta wait indeed. Veronica, is the Gemini in love with somebody else? Is the Gemini in love with somebody else? Gabby, the opportunities are there if you wait. That's one of the big things. You just have to wait. All right. Let's go with this one right here. A little This Might Hurt Tarot indeed. Is Elgin the Gemini in a relationship? Are they in love? Are they in love? Are they embracing somebody tonight? Are they watching the stream with somebody important tonight? Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Are they in a relationship? I'm going to say no, actually. We're going to go a thumbs down on this. We're going with a thumbs down on this. I don't think they're in a relationship. Four of Cups is like they got rejected, or they just didn't get the relationship style that they wanted. Seven of Wands, a lot of people are just not receptive of getting what they needed. A lot of people are just not receptive. The Knight of Pentacles, they sort of kind of put up with whatever they had. They're just kind of putting up with whatever they had, because I don't think that the Gemini was able to get into a relationship. Nine of Pentacles is a good relationship card, but not when it's surrounded by this much crap. It's just surrounded by this much crap. So that seems to be one of the factors here. But yeah, they're sort of content on their own for now. I would say a relationship, no. I'd say a relationship, no, indeed. Moving on to Lachey. Where are things with me and Kate going? What is going to happen? And Lachey is in love with the Thoth. I mean, can you blame Lachey? Can you blame Lachey for being in love with the Thoth? No, because you know, the Thoth is indeed a place to be. The Thoth is indeed a place to be in love with. Look, we got a jumper. The jumper, it's a nice, jumper's real nice. Where are things with me and Kate going? Lachey, that's nice. That's real nice. That is the home card. That is the card of power. It is the card of having a stable, a good foundation for beginning and starting on. And where are we going from there, right? Lachey wants to know. You started off with this foundation. It's really hard to go bad. Okay, maybe not. It is hard to go bad. It is a little bit of a rocky road as it goes. If you're able to put up with some of the things, I think that Kate may have some revealed secrets a little bit later. We do have some things that are disappointing, or some things that you wanted, some things that you were chasing after, some things that you were excited about that just didn't come to pass, right? We just have problems getting things to come to pass with this individual. It's sort of difficult. It is difficult, and is something where you're ready to just bail. You're ready to just leave. You're ready to just bail. If you stay, though, it is quite rewarding, okay? There are things past the speed bumps that you're running into. There are things that are going to be rewarding, or things going to be nice, and overall, I think it works out quite well if you're able to traverse the speed bump, because the foundation is there. The foundation looks really solid, and overall, I think it looks like that, yeah. If you can put up with what they dish out, I think we have a lot of fantastic things going. I think that is very, very worthwhile to hang on to. All right. Jamie Lee coming in with the double shot tonight. Jamie Lee wants to know two things. Jamie Lee wants to know, how will Avery feel when she gets her exam result back in 9 days? Will she get all A's? The Thoth, please, thank you. Man, the Thoth is hitting it out of the park tonight. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. When they get their exam, will it be all A's? Will it be perfect? Jamie needs to know this information, and that's nice. That's nice indeed. All right. Not all A's. We know that. Not all A's indeed. There is a little surprise in the exam results. There's a little bit of a surprise, a little bit of a shocker. I would say Linda has been a member for 5 months. Linda, thank you so much, Linda. Absolutely love you. Gabby, thank you for your other donation. The work that they did pays off. bottom line, we have a lot of good news, a lot of high marks, a lot of fantastic news, but ruin at the end. Ruin at the end, and almost the disassociation from one of the grades or one of the scores that we get. There is a stinger. There is a bit of a stinger, like on a bee, in that results that you need to be aware of. But overall, it is fantastic. The work that they did for that really pans out, really sort of blossoms out. And I think we have a lot of good stuff, but there is a little bit of a kicker at the end, a little bit of a bee sting in the middle of that. But overall, it looks great. Overall, it looks fantastic. And Jamie also wanted to know in the double shot readings tonight, M's current feelings and actions towards me. Let's find out. Find out what is M going to be doing. How is M going to be treating you? I'm just saying. Current feelings and actions. Oh, that Empress. Oh, man, that's nice. Virtue, decisions. Current feelings are fantastic. Current feelings are just great. Just saying, current feelings are great. That's what you needed to know. That's what you needed to know. Empress in any read with somebody's feelings. There's a lot of comfort, a lot of good feelings, a lot of enjoyment, and of just fantastic things. Virtue, they really enjoy the company. They really enjoy your presence as a big, big plus. There's some decisions to be made, though. They're on the precipice of decisions, right? They're on that precipice of, should I make this decision? Should I not make this particular decision? They're wavering back and forth between a couple of things in the action department. The problem is they haven't made a decision. And that's basically making a decision, right? Because they haven't made anything. They're really stalled. Not a lot of actions coming out. They're sort of stuck. They're in their head. They just don't. They just don't understand where to go next. I think that's interesting indeed. But yeah, there we go, Jamie. Philippe, it's hard to get a Thoth deck over here in Brazil. I'm not sure why. What's going on with Brazil and Thoth? That's weird. Woo Woo is back. Thank you for donating. Woo Woo, I appreciate that. Lady Vegas coming in. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Lady Vegas wants to know. I signed Miss Mexico. I signed Miss Mexico. Okay. I signed Miss Mexico, and will she bring us long-term success? Now, if you don't remember, Lady Vegas had another reading that was a tarot throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
I'm just saying. And the tarot throwdown was between Miss USA and Miss Mexico. Apparently, Lady Vegas followed the advice and actually signed Miss Mexico. Lady Vegas, you understand that was entertainment purposes only. You signed them anyway. That's cool. Sheila, welcome to the stream. Melvin, thank you for your donation. Now, this is important now. This is important. We have somebody who actually listened to the tarot advice. And we want to know what good stuff is coming out of that. What good results are coming out of that. We need the beef. We need the beefy deck of the decade right now. This is critical. We need the beefy deck of the decade right now. And I choose Pisces Goddess. You actually next with you and Tony. Pisces Goddess, you are next. I choose, my friends, the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Elemental Wisdom Tarot. This is going to be where it's at the end of the day. This is where it's going to be at. All right. It was my gut choice, too. I'm just saying. Look at that. Lady's going to hit a home run right now. I'm telling you that. Will she bring us long-term success? 3 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the Sun. The Sun answers your question right off. The sun makes it super clear that she will indeed bring you success.
Hooray!
And that's what you need at the end of the day, right? The sun, okay? She has some demands, though. And, you're not really sure about what to do with those demands. Three of Wands, it's almost like she has some demands, and a couple of them are unreasonable, or they become a little bit of a drama source with that, right? She brings in the Ten of Wands. She's bringing in some things you don't want to deal with. She's bringing in maybe a little here and there that you don't want to have at the end of the day. Three of Wands, she's always looking for the better deal. So if you mention something, she's going to remember it. And she's always looking for that better deal. Overall, the King of Cups says that she's able to hold emotions back, and she's able to pull back and use a very logical standpoint, a very logical way of looking at things. And the Sun says overall, she brings in fantastic success and beautiful success for you at the end of the day. The Sun is so freaking powerful. The Sun is so insane. It is insane is what it is right now. It is insane. All right. Queen of Divas. Do we do Queen of Divas? Pisces Goddess. There we go. Pisces Goddess. What is going to happen with Tony? Let's find out. See if Tony's going to bring us good, bad, or indifferent news with that. We got Lady Vegas up. Got Lady Vegas with the good news. Let's get the good news for Pisces Goddess over here. What's going to happen with Tony? Because, Tony seems all right. Tony seems decent. Tony seems all right. I'm going to say now Pisces Goddess. I'm just like gut feeling with this, right? We got Temperance, we got Seven of Swords, and we got Justice. What's going to happen with Tony? Tony's got something due to them, that's for sure. Tony's got something due. It's almost like Tony has something expected. Tony is bringing in Justice, and the Seven of Swords is interesting. Overall, it seems like Tony's going to bail. Tony's going to bail. We have this sort of a clues with this. This is a confusing read. I'm going to have to Pisces, let me say that. Temperance and Justice. Is Tony a Libra or something? Or what's going to be happening? What's going to be happening with this? It seems they're ready to bail, quite frankly. They're ready to bail. I'm just saying. There's an imbalance here, is what it's saying. Temperance is a balance card. Justice is a balance card. It's almost like we have this big Libra feel of they're trying to balance things out. You're trying to balance things out. It's difficult to do that, so we got to bail. We got to do a little bit of the Seven of Swords and pick up everything and leave. That's basically what it's saying. So I don't know if that's good news or bad news. I'm just telling you what it says. But we're trying to find balance. You're trying to find balance. Tony's trying to find balance. We can't find it. We just can't find us. We got to go. We got to go. We got to get everything and go. We got to leave and abandon it. We got to exit stage left. Exit stage left. That's just what it's saying there. I don't know if that's good or bad. I hope that's good. I don't know if it is. Let me know. Queen of Divas has a question in chat, and we need to find out what that is. Queen of Divas. Luckily, my friends, I have my app. I want to show you my new. I want to take 2 seconds, my friends. I know that I have like 40 more donations to do. I want to take 2 seconds. I want to show you my app. I want to show you my app over here. Well, no, I'll do it another day. Will Matt send something for my birthday, and will it be sincere? Is he just a player? Queen of Divas, ain't nobody got time for these players, okay? Ain't nobody got time for these players, all right? I'm telling you now. You know that. I know that. You know that, and I know that. Will Matt send me something nice? Some diamonds, some flowers, a car, anything needs to happen. Are they going to send something, or are they just a player? Gifts do make the difference between the players and the non-players. I got to say that with that. Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands, the Chariot, and the Four of Cups. Queen of Divas, you may have a player. You may have a player. The Four of Cups is an emotionally distant card, okay? We just being offered something we don't want. We're being offered something that we just do not want. We have a delay It's almost like that either they forget about us or something happens, or the Four of Swords is a delay, It's almost like if it is something, it is delayed. Maybe they forget about it. Maybe they didn't write it down. Maybe they didn't put it on Alexa. I don't know. Something happens. Nine of Wands is the injured warrior. It's the wounded warrior. It's like I've had players before. I've seen the players before. I know what they look like. I know what they smell like. I know how they act. And it seems that we could have a player on our mind, because the Chariot says that Matt is constantly in motion. Matt is moving. Matt is in movement. I really didn't want to see this, Queen. Queen, I wanted to bring you the good news, but I'm just telling you what I see on these cards. And this is a lot of player is what it is. This is not what I wanted. I wanted a 10 of Cups. I wanted a 10 of Pentacles. I wanted a 4 of Wands. I wanted the Lover's card. I wanted the Stability card. I wanted all of these beautiful, beautiful cards. And all I got was nothing but player. That's all I got. I'm sorry, Queen. Clarita, welcome to the stream, and thank you for your donation. I appreciate you so much. Let's find out what's going on with the Philippe. The Philippe action. The Philippe is the hostess with the mostest right now. The host with the most over here. Philippe is hosting another person, hosting Brianna. Brianna, welcome to the stream. Brianna, I have a magic trick for you, but I had to loan some of the money out. All right. Brianna from Brazil. My bucket list to visit. Nice. Subscribers. Philippe is sweet indeed. Should I read cards too? I'm picking up on them, maybe. Could you be a narrator? I think so. Well, Brianna, what is your question? Let me know. What is your question? I don't see it. I'm looking. Is it love? Do you want a love reading? Is it love reading? Let me know. Brianna, let me know what you want. Is this the one that you want? Love? You just want a general love reading? Let me know. In the meantime, while we wait for Brianna's answer, we're going to hop over to YouTube user and find out what's going on in the YouTube user world. Question below YouTube. Well, let's find out what your question is tonight. Tonight's question: should I send what's coming for you in love? Brianna, I got you next. Thank you so much. Should I send in a goodbye email and say, Ann, I don't like you anymore, Ann. This is goodbye. This is the finale. This is the goodbye. This is the goodbye indeed. Is it going to be beneficial for you to send that out? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out indeed. Brianna, I got your general coming. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, 2 of Swords. No. King of Wands, 6 of Swords. No, and no. No, I think the goodbye was written on the wall. The goodbye was written on the wall. I think this is something where they knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. The 6 of Swords says you are traveling in the opposite direction, right? You are traveling in the opposite direction. King of Wands, it's not really a power struggle at this point. It's more of a let it be. Let it be, like the Beatles song. You know, the 2 of Swords, there is a big, massive gap. There is a separation. Let the separation breathe. Let it be on its own. Let it exist in its own territory. It's not something that you need to force or anything like that. I think it's just naturally going to happen. And, let it breathe. Let it exist on its own. All right, a general read for Brianna. Let's get it done. Brianna, if you give me a couple of days to get more money for the money trick, because I had to break the money trick apart, then, I'll show you a nice trick. Come back, Brianna. Come back to me like Christopher Reeve in Somewhere in Time. Okay. General says the 4 of Cups. Brianna, don't put up with the stupid stuff. Don't put up with the dumb stuff, because I think you're about to get a lot of it. Clarita, I got your donation, and let me know what you made a donation. You put your question up. Clarita, I got your question in chat. Thank you so much. 4 of Cups says, don't put up with the stupid stuff, because you're about to get assailed with quite a stack of it. I don't think there's any shortage there's any shortage of stupid things coming. The Four of Cups is basically, if you're looking at love interface, if you're looking at love as something to do, it just feels like that there's the love that's coming in is backfiring. The love that's coming in isn't working. If it's going to be a waste of your time, it's going to be a waste of your time. Definitely don't chase it and don't let it chase you. Three of Wands says, keep looking, Brianna. There's a lot of things out there. There's a lot of opportunities, a lot of good love. There's a lot of good action out there. You need to keep looking, right? This sort of goes in with don't put up with the stupid stuff. There are some things being assailed to you that you don't want to deal with. Keep looking. Three of Wands is a searching, scanning, seeking card, looking out into the sea, trying to figure out what is out there. Because the Knight of Pentacles says stability is your key. Right now, stability is your key. If you can type, if you can go for it, if you can find it, that is going to be the basis of it. Instead of something that's short term, you need to search for something that is going to be long term, maybe a little bit less on the spark side, but something long term is going to benefit you a lot more at the moment, basically, right? Gabby wants to know any advice from Spirit on my personal goals. Gabby, I hope you get all of your goals. Hope you get all of your goals, because that is going to be fantastic for you. It's going to be fantastic for you. And for goals right now, you got to see the back of my chair. For goals, okay. I need another way to do this. I need another way to do this. My camera keeps moving. For goals right now, we're getting this tarot. I just showed you the back of my chair and this tarot at the same time. Hope you like the back of my chair because it contains the Mons Tarot. The Mons Tarot is where you want to be at the end of the day. Yes, every time I pull this out, everybody says there's a mini version coming out. And my friends, we are going to buy that for sure. We are going to buy that. No problem at all. We're going to have a Mons Tarot mini. I want to have Mons Tarot Jumbo. I want to have a Mons Tarot upside down backwards. I don't care. I'm going to have more Mons Tarot. Speaking of upside down backwards, you know, any advice from Spirit? Personal goals. Oh, Four of Wands. Keep it at home. Keep it comfortable. You don't really want a goal that's going to take you so far outside of your comfort zone that you don't know where you've been or where you're going. You want to stay in your comfort zone. Four of Wands is keep it home. What does that mean? I can have a goal of being a good painter, right? And then I can go and learn and take baby steps and then go and learn this painting technique and that painting technique. Or I can just do something dramatically outside of my comfort zone and completely fail at it. I don't think that's what you want to do. Four of Wands says keep it comfortable, keep it small doses with the goals. King of Swords says take command of the goals. Don't let the goals command you, right? If you're not making progress, don't try to force it, but see where you can do and try to outwit things and do things smarter, not harder. King of Swords says take the command that you need, go forth and get it done, but at a reasonable pace and how you do it, right? Three of Wands is look for a better way to do your personal goal. Don't get stuck on a train track where you're doing it one way only. That's the way I'm going to do it. That's the only way I've always done it. You know what I mean? But you don't want to do that at all. You don't want to do that at all. Keep it on off the train track. Come up with the inventive solutions, the good ways to do things. I think that you're going to reach your goal better, faster, and quicker. Zane, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate that. We got 3 more readings. We're out of here. Woo-woo. Will my friend's husband cheat on her again?
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
Friend's husband cheat on her again. I don't know. We're going to the tarot card. We didn't bump the camera this time. I got good news for that. Didn't bump the camera this time. Let's go for this one. Let's go for the Witchling Academy on this one. You know what I mean? Do you still have the Angel Wisdom Tarot? You never use it. Yes, I do. KD, there's only, I don't know. I still have it and I'll use it like occasionally, but you're right. I don't use it very often at all, but I do still have it. It's over there. It's over there in the other tarot tower. It's over there. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. We got... So this is the main tarot tower over here, and this is the auxiliary tarot tower. And you can see over here, it's right there. It's right there. Angel Wisdom Tarot is actually there, but you're correct. I just don't use it as often as I need. It's just one of those. I just can't. I don't know. There's other decks I'd rather use, you know. Anyway, will a friend's husband cheat on them again? Hermit, 10 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that all the panties that you find are going to be they're going to be your panties. Okay, they're going to be only your panties at this point. Hermit, it says they're being alone. They've made the mistakes. They've made the mistakes. They know they need to not do that no more. 10 of Pentacles, they need to focus on the home, the happy home, and be there for their spouse. And the 4 of Wands is another happy home card. 2 happy home cards in a row. 2 happy home cards in a row means they're focused, woo-woo. They're focused, okay? They're focused. They're not going to be cheating on anybody. You don't have to identify any more panties. It's going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine, woo-woo. It's going to be all right. Melvin, how's the Virgo feeling about me? I don't know. But if I would know, the golden wheel would be over there. Yes, Linda, auxiliary tower. And I'm going to build a new tarot tower that's bigger, better, faster. Going to build that very soon. I have all the supplies, but I sure am lazy. Some days I'm just lazy. Today was terrible, but later on the week, maybe this weekend, we're going to do that. 2 of Cups. The Virgo's feeling pretty good. We're going with a thumbs up. The Virgo has some nice feels, in them. 2 of Cups is a great connection card. That's kind of what you need, especially with the Ace of Wheels. I'm willing to give this an opportunity. I wanted to take a chance. I wanted to find the good stuff and find all of the things that I need within there. And you have the Ace of Cups. This is a beginning type of thing, right? They're sort of on the starting zone. They're in that starting realm with it. You have 2 aces. They're ready to go. Good connection, ready to go, ready to see what's next. And they're very, they're ready to start something. That's what the double ace says. Overall, Melvin, I think the Virgo is feeling pretty good. I really like it. I mean, if you want to chase something, this seems to be a good time to do that with this particular Virgo. We got Clarita, and then we got Zane, and we are out of here. We're going to eat a banana. And take a shower. Oh, Clarita. Let's see, where's Clarita at? I want to know if Carlos is going to be financially stable. Now, that's the key, right? That's the key. They could be cute. They could be really nice, but are they going to be financially stable? That's the problem. Wizards Tarot will let us know. Wizards Tarot will let us know indeed. Oh, man. Clarita, I hope so. I hope they just don't back out of any of that stuff. Let's see. Hopefully they got a lot of money. They're going to be financially stable. What is going to happen with that? The Devil, Queen of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords. That's a weird one. Not at first, no. Clarita, let's go with a timeline, shall we? At first, we have the Devil. Clarita, it's almost like this person has some addictions. This person has a problem with money. That's the bottom line. They have a problem with money that they're dealing with. Now, the next question is, can they deal with that successfully, recover from this, and move on and be better at the end of the day? Queen of Cups says something happens, somebody gets on them, something happens, there is an event that really sort of changes their mode, changes their options, changes their minds as far as that goes. So the Queen of Cups is this emotionally pulling thing that happens, and then they fix the problem. They fix it. Three of Pentacles, the new beginning, the birth, the recreation, the new opportunities come, and they're able to hang on to that, right? Four of Swords. Able to hang on to that. They're able to embrace that. They're able to be more of a planning rather than a spontaneous spender. And overall, I think that they are financially stable. But there's a rough spot in there, Clarita. There's a rough spot in there you're going to have to deal with. Can you get through it? It's up to you. That's up to you. Maybe you're the Queen of Cups. Maybe you're the one that comes in and just slaps him across the head and says, hey, straighten up. You need to straighten up. I don't know about that, but Carlos is very unreliable financially at first, and then he cleans up the act, is basically the reading. So I hope that helps. And ZC wants to know a question. Then we are out of here for the evening. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate that. ZC, we had 41 donations. ZC wants to know, blocking or facilitating my enlightenment. All right, what is blocking or facilitating my enlightenment? Let's see. Hopefully some good stuff, Kaylee, we are ending indeed. I have to, all good things must come to an end. And this stream is no exception. But we're here every night. Haley, we're here every night indeed. Haley, it has been a while indeed. I haven't seen you for like months. Good to see you. What is blocking or facilitating my enlightenment? Eight of Wands says there's too much movement, too much activity, and there's a lot of instability around here. There's a lot of instability around here. The Tower, the enlightenment is here, it's gone. It's here, it's gone. It's almost like ZC, you need a plan that's going to be followable. You need a plan to follow. It seems like winging it doesn't work for you. You need a mapped out plan, writing it down, coming out with short-term goals, long-term goals, because the High Priestess says there's a lot of things to learn, and without a definitive or a defined written plan, it's going to be difficult to get it all in. But yeah, the High Priestess says, there's a lot there. There's a lot to your enlightenment. There's a lot of opportunities, a lot of good things waiting for you. You just need to be able to take it in action, and winging it doesn't work for you at all. Make the big plan, have the short-term, long-term, mid-term goals. I think that's going to be extremely helpful, because the Tower says, you want to know what's blocking it? Winging it is going to be blocking it. I don't think that is going to work for you at all. But thank you for being here, and I appreciate everyone hanging out with me. We will see you tomorrow.